Well, across the U.S., you could say 90% of the U.S. is fairly quiet. There's a little bit of shower activity in the Four Corners, some clouds up in the north and west, some rain in the north and east, but there is a lot happening in just Florida here today. The southern half of the peninsula of Florida is under tornado watch with numerous tornado warnings right now within that system, and the eye hasn't even made landfall yet. So that's where the focus is, and it's really taking all of the energy out of the atmosphere in the U.S. because from the Plains states over to us here in Michigan and even D.C., dry, quiet, and sunny, and have not seen a lot of rain here recently. Still not looking at major amounts in the forecast, but there is the opportunity by the time we get to the weekend. Until then, this is the view in South Haven. Water's much quieter here today. Northside Pier still a little bit of a chop, but much quieter on the south side here today. Will be great sunset viewing opportunities as we are just about a week away from our last sunset after 7 p.m. until we get to next spring. Here's a look at temperatures right now. 62, Fremont just 61 in Big Rapids, a little cooler north of 96. South of I-94, temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s, and along the lakeshore in the lower to middle 60s as well. I want to point out dew points, the moisture, well, near 40 along the lakeshore, but 34, Ionia, Grand Rapids, and Hastings. We normally see dew points peak at this time of year around 7, 8, and 9 p.m. and then dry out from there into the morning hours. So we're going to see dew points back in the 20s tomorrow. What that means for us is temperatures falling back to the mid 30s, even lower 30s in some spots as well. So it's another night with patchy frost. We're going to have a more widespread frost region of concern, but in terms of where you see it on grassy surfaces or your car windshield, it could still be patchy. It's not going to be a really thick layer necessarily. Dry and warmer air continuing through Friday. I think Saturday may be fairly dry as well, at least through the middle of the day. There's an early and late chance on Saturday, but the majority of the rain chances will be focused Sunday and then again on Monday. So here's where the low temperatures were yesterday. 32 in Ionia, 32 Big Rapids. We even had 28 over in Alma. Grand Rapids officially did hit 36. That's normally the threshold for frost. And so low-lying communities in Kent County did experience that. But tonight, it's all of West Michigan outside of counties along the state line under the frost advisory. That is where we anticipate those communities to have 35, 36 degrees. Grand Rapids, we're forecasting 35 here. And with that, it's because of the high pressure that is overhead and going to be right over us. So it keeps us with really light winds as it's directly overhead, really crisp air, and we really won't see any cloud cover in West Michigan until we get to midday Friday as a weak front is going to start to approach. That's only going to bring in high clouds for Friday. So we're going to still go with a trend to mostly sunny with the breezy conditions. Saturday, clouds increase a little bit more. Rain chances expected mostly Sunday and Monday, and cooler air on the back.